Welcome back to the expert walkthrough for Bloodborne, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, LPDarkSoulsHD, and it is time to resume our adventure through Yharnam. Hello to you too, doll. So in the last episode, we turned the cleric beast into a cloud of precipitated coagulation, which also happens to be a really good Slayer song. And as for Father Gascoigne, more like Shiva the Deceased. Good stuff. So the first thing you'll notice is that I look different. Now the only reason I look different is because I went over to the merchant over here in the corner, and I purchased the Yharnam Hunter outfit. That is the current armor set that I'm wearing right now. Yharnam Hunter garb, Yharnam Hunter gloves, and Yharnam Hunter trousers. I didn't do this for any particular reason, other than the fact that I was tired of the way I looked. The Hunter garb that we were wearing before, it was getting a little old. I was getting tired of looking at it. Now, don't let anything stop you from mixing and matching in this game. You don't have to wear a solid armor set. You should want to mix armor sets for many reasons, be it defense, resistance, or just like what I did, pure aesthetic purposes, just because I wanted to look different. But I mean, you can mix and match just about anything you want. Like, I mean, you know, the gloves, they look good with this. I mean, hell, you can look like something straight out of Assassin's Creed if you want. But, I mean, this looks cool. I'll stick with this for now. So, we just soaked the tip of our toes in Cathedral Ward. Just enough to see what's waiting for us. But instead of heading straight back into that, what we're actually going to do is we're going to go keep some tabs on our NPCs. So let's head back to Central Yharnam. The Haze Extractor. That'll be an item definitely worth explaining. We already have the Hunter hat in our inventory. I'm not going to wear hats very often on this character because I like the way the face looks. I want to see the smile. I want to feel all the little emotions. Okay. So we haven't talked to Gilbert in a while. Let's see what he has to say.
You needn't concern yourself with me. I'm afraid I'm of little help now. But before I take this...
Of little help, my ass. The flame sprayer is fantastic.
I made no use of it, but perhaps you... What afflicted me was incurable. But this town gave me hope. Their strange blood bought me time. I was most fortunate, unharmed by the plague of beasts. I can even die human.
So Gilbert's condition has decreased rapidly since we last spoke with him. That is unfortunate, and I feel really bad for the guy.
Don't you worry about me.
Don't tell me not to, because then I will. Okay, we're gonna lose the torch and make this our secondary. So, it's a flame sprayer. You know, it shoots fire. Baboosh. Just kidding. I'm not gonna shoot you guys in the face with fire. But, uniquely, it doesn't take oil. Like, I mean, any other kind of fire, any other source of fire in any other game usually takes wood or oil or, you know, like propane or whatever. Something that Hank Hill could probably help you with because he sells propane and propane accessories, but this actually costs Quicksilver Bullets. So when you fire it, notice how they go down at a steady rate the longer you hold it. It's a good trade-off. So, I mean, it's fantastic. The amount of spread that this thing has and the damage you can do, especially with oil urns. They stack so well. This thing is going to come in a lot of handy in Cathedral Ward. Well, not Cathedral Ward specifically, but we're going to be trekking down into a place called Old Yharnam, and there are a lot of beasts there. Beasts hate fire. Fire bad. So, what we're going to do now is since I never really showed you guys how to deal with the big guy down here, the Yargle Unseen Village Hunter, I believe they call them. And this guy. Really? He just doesn't care. Okay. Cool. Now those guys back there, they don't aggro unless you go a certain distance forward. You have to get near them and cause them to stand up. They don't automatically aggro if you turn your back to them, so don't worry. My main concern is those guys. I do not want them giving this dude any kind of assistance because he is a pain in the ass on his own. That's it. Walk away. So this guy back here, I call him the Armored Shrek. You're going to fight a lot of them in this game. He has a giant weapon. He has a lot of poise. He is damage resistant. Just about nothing you do is going to interrupt his attacks, and you can see clearly he's quite charming. Coming at you full tilt with a giant axe and trying to lop you in half. So here's how you deal with this guy. You want to make sure you know what he's going to do. I mean, see how our weapon is powerful. I mean, it's +2 right now. Yee! That should have been a visceral, but it was not. Alright, and boom. And he dropped blood vials. Good stuff. I know what you're thinking. He's probably guarding something really awesome because he was tough. Nope. There ain't shit back here. But that's okay. He is a good source of blood echoes. He drops quite a few. And he's a good source of blood vials. And if you're lucky, if RNG is feeling nice to you, you can sometimes get blood gems off of him. So check out this armor. It's got like a face. Face with hair. He's a big dude. Ugh, this looks inappropriate. But what we're going to do next is... it's really no big deal when I have to kill these guys, so I can just run past them. Notice how they all have to turn around and look at you to notice that you're a threat. Except that guy. He took the initiative. Now watch out for the gunner right here, the sniper. You can turn your camera around to make sure he doesn't shoot at you. Or shoot you in the back, rather. The next place we're going to go is the little girl. We're going to see if her dialogue has changed at all. Which I'm fairly certain that it will.
Hello, Mr. Hunter. Still can't find my mum. Oh, okay.
I cannot.
Maybe
Okay. This is the part where you can either withhold the information, she'll still leave, or you can tell her of Uden Chapel. If you... I hear the pitter-patter and I hear the oh, making me nervous. Anyways, if you tell her of Uden Chapel, she will leave. And nothing good will come of this. She never actually makes it to the chapel. Now that we have found a hub, we found a safe haven where the NPCs can go, you can lead whoever you want to Uden Chapel. That is now an open spot for us. We're going to get a second one in a minute. A second hub where we won't be able to interact with these NPCs, but if you tell people to go to Uden Chapel, you will be able to interact with them there. You will have the option of talking to them and actually seeing who they are. It is not the case with the little girl, though, because she's a child. She can't make it through Yharnam. She can't make it to Uden Chapel. Look at what we had to go through to get there. She certainly can't do that. So, yeah. She will die. In particular, the pig, way down there in the sewers, directly before Father Gascoigne, will eat her. And when you kill this pig, you will find her bow tie, covered in blood. So, if you tell her about the chapel, she will leave. And if you withhold the information, she will eventually leave on her own. So, kill her now, or let her kill herself later. We may as well tell her, so she can have some form of hope.
Yes, okay. Thank you, Mr. Hunter. I love you almost as much as Mum and Dad. And Granddad. Thank you. I love you all my...
Yeah, you're not gonna love me once you realize what's down there. Okay. So, I don't want to go through all that again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bold Hunter's Mark back to the, bold Hunter's Mark. Go back to the lantern. We don't have to go back to the Hunter's Dream, because the next lantern that we're going to run to is like 20 feet away. We're just going back into, Yusefka's clinic, because she will have further dialogue for us as well. Gimme. I'm glad we're gonna have a lot of these. Okay. Let's see what she has to say.
Oh, well, hello. Splendid. Let me ask you a small kindness. You're soon off to hunt, I presume? Then, if you find any survivors, tell them to seek Yusefka's clinic. Upon my Hippocratic oath, if they are yet human, I will look after them. Perhaps even cure them. This sickness, these beasts, they are not to be feared. This time the night is long. I may be trapped here, but I should do something to help. I'll even offer a reward for your cooperation. Tempted? Well, off you go then.
Uh-huh. So this is kind of where the game deceives you, plays tricks on your mind. She's the sweet and soft-voiced woman behind the door who is in a clinic. It says, if you find any survivors, tell them to come here. I will help them in my clinic of horrors. Right? No. The guy back at the Cathedral War, the blind dude that's on the ground that looks like a psychopath who smells bad, he might seem creepy, but he's certainly safer than her. Because if you position your camera to look at her hand through the little tear in the window, you'll notice that she has a weapon in her hand. She is definitely up to no good.
If you find anyone who's still human, send them straight to Yusefka's clinic. You can assure them there's no place safer. Please, do me this service.
Yeah, I'm not gonna find you any more victims, woman.
If you find anyone, you please...
Okay. I guess I'll show you off the whole thing with her blood vial if you use it.
If you find... you please... If you find... you please...
She's not gonna give me another one right now or whatever, but I mean, if you use it and continue talking to her, she will give you more of them, as I pointed out earlier. So, since we reloaded our game, that means that the little girl has left the window. I'm gonna go show this real quick. It's not that far of a run. We just gotta run straight up the alleyway full of psychopaths. Okay. Break out your Red Bull and just sprint. Like I said, these guys are idiots. It takes them forever to turn around and go, hey, that's the player. We should be attacking him. Not too slow. Serpentine. Okay, so let's go see where we are with the youngin'. Look at that. Dark. No lights. No response. So let's head down. Wait a minute. Nope. We're gonna do this in style. Oh, that one didn't work out so well. It was perfect the first time. You guys saw it. Okay, here's the ladder that we are looking for. Okay, and it will be directly at the end of this hallway. So this is not new to us. We've already been down here. Don't worry about these things. They're all slow and they're just a bunch of goobers. There are the crows up there. The crows will obviously jump down and try to attack you, but like I said, full speed. Just go running. He's going to roar at you. Yeah, I get it. I get it. You're a pig. Babushka. And that with a little piggy prostate exam. And check it. There's 2 items. Blood vial. And you get the red messenger ribbon. This is the little girl's ribbon. If you go over here. Red ribbon that the messengers are oddly fond of. The thick pungent red was drawn from the organs of some unfortunate victim. A strange choice indeed, but perhaps for the messengers wearing this accessory constitutes a form of mourning. So the messengers acknowledge that it was the little girl who was simply trying to make it to a safe area. This is the little girl's ribbon. Poor thing. Okay. So now we're going to run up here, and it's just a straight shot into Gascoigne's boss room, where the lantern is. We're going to use the lantern, go back to the Hunter's Dream so we can repair our equipment and get back our blood bullets. Don't worry about these guys, they're not going to chase you. Now, coming back in here... Ooh, we got blood vials for them. Okay, good, I thought they were coming. Coming back in here, you need to be careful when you re-enter Gascoigne's boss room. I don't see him. I don't think he's activated yet. But very soon, after certain events, there will be a hunter down here that is hostile towards you. His name is Henrik. You need to be extremely careful against him. Now, you won't be alone. I don't see him down there. I don't think he's here. Usually, he'll be standing, like, right here. I'm pretty sure is where he stands. But, we haven't activated him yet, thankfully. Whew. But, keep an eye out. Just in case, you know, you've progressed further than I have while you're watching this walkthrough, you know, re-entering Gascoigne's boss room at the wrong time will end up the way it did for me. He's going to run up and start attacking you, and you're going to be like, why are you attacking me? We're both hunters. He's gone crazy. Lost his mind. But a familiar face will be there to help you, so fear not. Okay, well, it already gave me my stuff, so we're good. Now I must simply repair my axe. And as for fortification... we need 2 more to upgrade twice. I think the next weapon that I'm going to take up is either the Kirkhammer or the Flame Sprayer. Not sure which one yet. We're just going to hold on to them for now. First, let's see if we can buy anything new. Ah, there we go. When you go to the inside shop, you can actually buy Gascoigne's stuff after you kill him. Because he is considered a hunter, he's a boss, and he has an attire. His stuff is extremely resistant to poison. It will play a big role later when we actually decide to buy it. I don't need it now. I don't want it right now. Because I personally don't like the way Gascoigne's stuff looks. But it has its purpose. It's not useless. It is considered a church outfit. Hunter attire worn by Father Gascoigne. The dingy scarf is a holy shawl and symbol of the healing church from which Gascoigne would eventually part ways. Father is a title used for clerics in a foreign land, and there is no such rank in the healing church. This is essentially the equivalent of a church outfit in this game, and church outfits have certain effects on different NPCs, as we will find out later. So, that was 20 minutes worth of keeping tabs on NPCs and just trying to teach you guys the different decisions you can make. Thus far, I would recommend you tell everyone to go to Untitled Chapter versus the healing, or the, versus Yusefka's clinic. So, we need to go do one more thing before we go back and start Cathedral Ward, and there's one more NPC that we can talk to. I probably should have gone to the Great Bridge instead of Central Yharnam, but I guess it's no big deal. Or no, this'll work just fine. We're super close either way. We just gotta get past the two big guys on the way to Gascoigne, and then go through the dog area. Notice how the dog that was barking at the door was extremely angry. The woman right there actually asked for a place to go, and we're going to need her later because she gives you free painkillers. Painkillers are a consumable that you use to take down Frenzy. Frenzy is going to be the worst thing in existence later in the game, and you'll see what I mean. Okay, you must die. Oh my god, I hate this game so much. How did I miss with something this big? I'm not even gonna heal, because I deserved that. Okay, I'm gonna sneak up on this guy. Boom, boom. Gimme. And of course, I'm gonna get my free Quicksilver Bullets from you. Fantastic. Okay, now we go through here. I don't want to be too noisy, because the dogs are on the move. See, that one already broke out. Damn it, that was supposed to be a running attack. Yes, I know, Pooch. You hate me because I kill you in one hit. You are very against this. You, shut up. You're waking the neighbors. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, this one over here. Patrolling. Rah! Cool. I'm not gonna let you sneak up on me. Okay, we're right here.
I've heard I have. Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. Well, if you hunters got off your asses, you wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help me, you hear? So what'll it be? Are you going to tell me you're not?
Oh, she seems crazy and you just want to tell her to go here. But I'm going to want the items that she gives. I need her alive. So I'm going to tell her of the chapel.
Well, what do you know? An outsider worth a lick of salt. Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work to do? Go slit some throats. Get this mess done with.
Slit your throat. Why is this still in my inventory? I'd rather have that and these. Boom, and what else do I want? I think that's about it. Yeah, we're good. Alright. That about solves that. So, let's go ahead and run back. I know there's a lot of running, we're burning a lot of cardio in this episode, but it's necessary. Because I don't want you guys to miss out on anything important. I love the ragdoll physics in this game, they're so entertaining. Oh, poor Gilbert. Okay, so it's time to get back to the Hunter's Dream, and now we're going to we're going to transport over to Cathedral Ward and start the journey down that way. That'll be the rest of the episode. Okay. Blade of Mercy. I cannot wait to get that weapon. It is absolutely fantastic. It is fast. Oh boy, it's strong. It is a very fun weapon to use in PvP. Especially when you pair it with the Hunter Bone. Make yourself extremely quick. Man, I'm excited already just thinking about the things that we're going to get to do on this build. Oh man, my body is so sore right now because I went and I guess today would be the 20th for you guys, so yesterday on the 19th I went and took my isokinetic muscle test and oh, I'm sore because of it. Whew. Hope I get the job though. I hope I meet their requirements. So this is the old lady that got real shitty with us.
Oh no, I haven't forgotten. Do you think I owe you something? Well, that's a fine lark, I'd say. This whole mess that Yharnam's in is all your fault. Stupidity outsiders. Our blood's ruined, tainted by your ilk. Don't you come near me. I know your type.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Whatever. Just bear with it. I know you want to kill her as bad as I do, but just don't. Anyways. If you run out here, she's not here at the moment, but I want you to... Don't you move. Great listening skills. You twat. Anyways, pay attention to this spot right here, because eventually you're going to run out here, and you're going to see Eileen again, a familiar face. She's the crow hunter, the one that has the crazy, bird face. Is he out there? Oh. Do you think I care? Yeah. Gimme. Ooh, he dropped an antidote. Fantastic. Okay. The kidnapper is not here right now. That's fantastic. I'll explain the kidnapper later. Man, look at these statues. Just, wow. I love the atmosphere and the mood of this game. It is just... Oh, it is beautifully miserable. Absolutely perfect. These statues look so... just... They look like they're in peril. It is wonderful. Anyways, this spot, right here. As you progress through the game and you run out here, we're not going to have to go much further to get her to spawn right here, but talking to Eileen right here is going to progress the dialogue where the hunter that I spoke of before, Henrik, the one that pops up in Gascoigne's boss room, you talk to her right here, and when you see her here, that is proof. That is going to be your sign that he is down there waiting, because she will show up to help you kill him. And we will cover that, I promise. So the only other place for us to go at this point was down here. And this is new territory. And this is not exactly easy. This is a rather tough spot to start off with. Oh boy. So you got this guy. Yes, he points at you whenever. Steamrolling. Now, you need to be careful over here. And I mean extra careful. You can't see it. I know you can't see it, because I can't see it. There is a giant creature against the side of this palace, the cathedral that we were in. He's not visible right now because we don't have the correct amount of insight. I'm fairly certain that you need at least 30 to be able to see him. We don't have anywhere near that right now. But this creature will grab you and frenzy you as soon as you go for the item right here. So when you go for the item, get it, and leave. See that? That would be his hand grabbing for you. If you get caught by that, it'll take you down to 1 HP. That is the side effect of frenzy. Go ahead and grab these blood vials. Let's see. New hunter garb. Fantastic. I think we're gonna roll with this. Let's see, I believe, yeah, it just gave us the same hunter trousers, but... oh, man, that's underwhelming. Same hunter gloves. Let's see what we can do, though. No, that doesn't look as good. How about this? How about this? Now we're talking. That looks cool. Looks very classy. So, running down here, this guy. Sneak up on him. You guys know the routine by now. When they're not looking at you, this is your opportunity to really hurt them. The blue elixir. And you guys know what this does. We've already seen this in the first playthrough. Apparently my game is glitched. Apparently I have like the only known copy of Bloodborne in the world that has the strange effect of the blue elixir. No, I'm not going to do it right now. I know you guys want me to, but I'll save that for later. The other cool thing about having enough insight is you don't just get to see the giant monsters that are sitting around Yharnam. It doesn't just open your eye up to that. Now notice that it's, you know, when we look at the Madman's Knowledge, it is giving you something called insight. And the meaning of that goes deeper than it sounds. It really does mean insight, like seeing inside, eyes on the inside. So the more insight you have, the more Madman's Knowledge, as it is preferred to be called in item form, the more you tend to see around you, the more insight you have. You will see the giant, they're called amygdalas, but they're basically just giant spider creatures that hang off of the towers in the various buildings across Yharnam. You can't see any right now because we only have 10 insight, but when you get 30, you can see a lot more. These guys, the lantern they carry, it's not just going to be a blue lantern anymore. It'll have eyeballs on it, and they'll have like a weird arcane attack with it. A lot of stuff changes, depending on the insight you have. Okay. Down here is the entrance to Old Yharnam. We're going to cover that second. I actually wanted to go the other direction first. Yeah, this is where the freaking Manos Grande looking thing is. Oh, he's crazy. Okay, this dude, well, there's really no getting around it. He's tough. You know, he's gonna be difficult for you to fight. Yes, we finally got the other blood shards we needed. Now, there are a couple different things you can do against this guy. You can stay behind him when you fight him. I mean, he's deaf too. You can get real close to this guy and he's not gonna hear you. You need to watch out for his range. He's slow. He's not going to come at you real fast. I mean, he crawls like that. What you need to do, woo! Get behind him. Keep attacking him like this if you want. Just stay behind his legs. Ah, see what I mean? Woo! He will stagger after a certain amount of damage you do to him, but I'm not putting a good example in it. Like, I mean, the short answer is just don't fight him right now. It's really not worth it. You can get upgrade items for killing him, but more often than not, he'll drop blood vials like other enemies. If you're lucky, you'll get a bloodstone shard from him. Now, a really cool trick you can play on that guy is once he stops right here, you know he's slow as hell. You can run through here. Pull the gate down. And then you're safe. He's not going to be able to follow you. Because when you go down here, things are going to get, you know, real tough. So we obviously don't need this because we killed him, but what I would recommend you do is, you know, if you don't feel confident in your ability to take him down, what you need to do is just do that method. Just close the gate on him and run past him when you come back, because it'll loop around. Up here is a gate that's locked. Only a special emblem opens the main gate. This is where you need to pay attention to what you can see when you make observations. You know that symbol right there? It'll be a familiar symbol. That is actually the item that we can buy from the merchants. The chief emblem, the thing that costs 10,000, it will open that gate. Now, we'll be able to open that gate from behind soon enough. It'll just take a lot longer to get to those items. So it's really no big deal. Be careful right here. This is where your pebbles are going to be precious. You know, if you can make this guy see you, that's step one. You know, get rid of this guy. Now make sure you don't do that too close to the others, because they're going to hear. Damn it, that was supposed to be a jump attack. Okay. Blood vials. Alright. You really need to be wary of your surroundings here. We got a big guy, and his back is turned to us. I know what you're thinking. Sneak up on him. Backstab him. Wrong. There are crows everywhere. And you can't take these crows out without being silent unless you waste pebbles on them. So we've seen what the crows do. They're slow. They move across the ground like snails. So what you should do is be smarter than Bloodborne. Just because he's turned around doesn't mean you have to kill him with a backstab. It doesn't mean it's the only way to kill him. Get this guy's attention. Get him away from the crows, because they will be a nightmare while you're trying to fight him. I'm gonna do some blood bullets. Tried to hit him to get my blood echoes back, but ow. Well, that was just a nightmare altogether. But, one thing you can do is when you make blood bullets, you don't have to waste a blood vial. If you're next to an enemy, what you can do is you can use your blood bullets, because they cost a certain amount of health, create your blood bullets, and then start hitting the enemy, because, you know, you'll have the regain effect. Okay, I definitely prefer to stick to, you know, jump attacks, ground attacks, stuff like that against the crows. It is most easy. Now, these crows are obviously tougher, because we're in a new part of the game. Yeah. Don't you dodge me. Okay. Check around corners and stuff, make sure we don't miss any items. Nothing back here. So here's an interesting item. Something that I really like to use over the course of the journey. I always have it equipped. The binocular. That's all it does. But you know what? This is an amazing tool. It helps you get a good look of what's around you. You know, like those areas, we're obviously going to be heading in that direction eventually. And there's the rest of Yharnam. You can see the areas where we've been. Those are like the aqueducts. Good stuff. That's, yeah, that's Central Yharnam right there. And that's the big giant bridge. I'm pretty sure that Cathedral Ward's connection with Yharnam is that it is directly behind it. So it is to the east of Yharnam, against it. Yeah, this game is whew. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I don't want to ruin this part. This part is extremely hard to do on the first try. You know, it doesn't matter how much you beat the game, it's going to give you a hard time. I promise. No, not the monocular. I'm going to get the crow over here, because I don't want to startle the creature that is over there. I'm saving my Molotov for this creature, actually. Come here, you damn crow. Don't fuck with me. That's it. Good birdie. Or good... I don't even know what to call these things anymore. Sweep! You... Where's your health? No. Kill you with a pebble. Okay. I know you can't see it. Even if you're watching in 1080, you can't see it. There is a small creature over here that is not exactly fast, nor is it intelligent. I'm going to see if I can get him with the binocular before he runs away. Okay. That thing. You're really going to have to watch in 1080p if you want to see this thing. Right where the crosshairs are for my monocular, if I can stop it. This is, yeah, boom, right there. Right in the center of the crosshairs. You see this creature moving behind the fence? It's basically, it's breathing, little tentacle-y thing. Those things are called wandering madnesses. I call them scramblers. These things are good. You want to kill them as fast as possible. Quite frankly, because they drop upgrade stones. If you kill these things, you get bloodstone shards. You get large bloodstone shards, you get bloodstone chunks, you get all the good stuff from these things. It's essentially the crystal lizard of Bloodborne, if you played the other Souls games. This guy is the problem. He's not just chilling there. Look at him. He's breathing. Dude's taking a nap. You can't sneak past him either, because this thing is going to run, and you know they're not exactly fast or intelligent, but they're quick. I mean, you know, they will run away, and they disappear. They don't just fumble around, they disappear. They vanish. So, you're going to have to watch out for this guy. What we're going to do is we're going to run past him, and I'm going to try to pelt him with this Molotov. It doesn't always work out the way I want, so don't laugh at me if I fail, but that's my plan. So, boom! Yes! Oh yeah, that totally worked. Haha! Now I just need to run past him and get my supplies. Bloodstone shards, 3 of them. Ooh. This guy sucks. I'm gonna show you how to fight him. Come on. Now what you want to watch out for is his combo attack. Those single hits are bad, but that move right there, that's the one that you want to attack after. Woo! There he goes again. Boom. Cool. Okay. So I don't recommend locking onto this guy because it's going to cause you to stay near him. You don't want to be near him. Notice how he throws crazy temper tantrums that do a lot of damage. More upgrade materials. Fantastic. More upgrade materials. Double fantastic. How many of those do we have now? Look at that. 17. We have enough to upgrade 2 different items twice. And that's just what we're going to do. Alright, so yes, we walked past, I think this might be a Madman's Knowledge, maybe? Nope. Bloodstone shards, yes! More upgrade items. Good stuff. So I believe that's everything on the way to him. Now we need to head off in this direction. Man, look at the textures. Everything from these lamps to the fences, how they're all broken and stuff. There's the Wandering Madness, if you want to get a good look at him. Look at that creepiness. He's just a bunch of, like, faces that are stuck together, and he scrambles away. Oh, man. Love this game. And I'm going to say how much I hate it later. Just watch. Next time I get hit, first thing you're going to hear is I hate this game. Now this is the mystery door of Yharnam. Okay, we got a blood gem. Good stuff. Tempering bloodstone gem. A blood gem that fortifies weapons and adds various properties. Blood gems are especially rare bloodstones that grow on cold blood. We've already read. all of this, but this one talks about the shape. This is a radial one. Most radial blood gems have effects that bear upon physical attacks. This one is physical attack up plus 1.1%, HP continues to recover plus 1. That's not bad. I mean, it's not a good damage boost, and it's not a big difference in health, but it'll help. Anything helps. This is the mystery door. No matter how many times you beat this game, no matter where you go, you can't open this door. It never opens over the entire course of the playthrough. It just doesn't. But there is speculation that this is actually going to be the door that leads you to... this is going to be a door that plays a role in the new content for Bloodborne, the expansion, whenever that decides to come out. But if you look at the placement of this door, as compared to where it is to Yharnam, this door is actually directly behind the Cleric Beast. This is like, I mean, the lantern where you kill the Cleric Beast, that wall he hops over, this is where that door is located. So, I mean, I don't know why. 'Cause I'm pretty sure if you attack it, you can break stuff on the other side of it. You can hear items breaking. But you can't open it. It stays closed for the entire game. And like I said, the whole thing with the expansion opening because of that, that's speculation. Pure speculation. I cannot confirm that. But that's about the only thing I've heard about it. And none of these other doors open either. Like, these doors might seem pretty neat and put together, but there's no NPCs located in this area. Alright. So that is why we cleared that area first. It dead ends anyway. The second area that we were able to go to, the other direction, leads down into Old Yharnam. That's back in Cathedral Ward, which it might not be a bad idea to go back and upgrade real quick. Because we're about to hit another lantern anyway. The Executioner's Glove. That's a really cool item. It's not too powerful, but man, is it off-putting. Really catches people off guard in PvP. Alright. Do I have any... No, I don't have any Blood Echo items. It's unfortunate, but we can always sell things. So what do I want to upgrade? I can take this one level further, or I can upgrade something else. 2 other weapons twice. And then some. Decisions. I think I will upgrade this twice. And now we have 12. I think I will upgrade... Flame Sprayer twice. And then I will save what I have left over. That costs money to do. Okay, let's sell some stuff. I do not really like the Saw Spear all that much. It has poor scaling. Yeah, this has a B in strength. It's fantastic. I don't need the torch. So we're going to get another one very soon. Sell that. I don't need this. Or this. We already have copies of these. The top hat. It's so cool. Now that it's not worth selling because obviously it has a good effect and it's only worth 40 bloody. It's only worth 4 blood echoes. 40 blood echoes.
Very well.
Yes, I can level up twice.
Farewell.
Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, the bonk is back. Cool. This is hands down one of my favorite weapons. It is probably my second favorite weapon in the game, because it has a thrust and a slash moveset, and you can transform it into this heaving, just absolute destruction. It's wonderful. Okay, let's go ahead and equip that blood gem that we have. Even though it's not exactly the greatest thing ever. We have 2 radial slots, but we haven't unlocked a second one yet, so we may as well put it on this one. See, we're only going to get a tiny boost in damage, but yeah, whatever. It's all good. Now you have a second set of blood gems that you can equip to your secondary item, your guns. So you're gonna have to be on the lookout for those later in the game, because you don't get any for a while. Yeah, you're mainly going to get towards the beginning of the game. You're going to get a lot of primary weapon blood gems for fortification. The powder keg hunter badge, we're going to be getting that pretty soon too. We are starting to descend into madness. Once we reach Old Yharnam, that's when a lot of the real frustration begins. Now those big guys that look like Manos Grande from Bleach, they're just the beginning. They're not even that tough. Hi. Want to get bonked? I know you want to get bonked. Go ahead. Hit me. Gadoosh. Oh yeah. It's been too long. Oh, come on. Yep. You really gotta make sure you actually hit him with this thing, too. That's the thing. Go ahead. Hit me. Oh, wow, that killed him in one hit. Never mind. Yeah, that charge attack is... Yep. Ooh, never mind. Wrong way. Man, I love hearing the beasts when they howl. That's so cool. Alright, so this part. Be careful. You got a cutlass guy way down there. You got a guy with a dog over here. And then a pitchfork guy down in the corner. Best thing to do in this place? Pebbles. Just like I've been teaching you. And that dog, like I said, they got super senses. That dog is going to hear you. He's going to see you, he's going to smell you, and he's going to be like, hey, guys, hey, over here. And they're all going to run after you and just give you a bad time. Oh, damn it. How was I supposed to know the dog would have literally a millimeter of health left? That was annoying. Okay. No dog. Those guys are patrolling. Let's wreck this guy. Now it's your turn, big guy. See, when this thing is in sword form, it doesn't do nearly as much damage, but it's quick. Yes, I love the push. Cool. And don't miss this over here. Cold blood do. And Molotovs. Obviously, we want those, right? Okay. Now, if you tilt your camera up, you can actually see a guy right here. He's, knelt down. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, you can see the blonde hair. Wearing, like, a grayish cloak. That would be Alfred. I just call him Al. Okay. There's a guy in here. Way over there in the corner. See him? He's not exactly easy to see. he is meant for you to miss. The item is going to lead you in, and this is what happens when you go for the item. See? This game is not on your side. We got more Madman's knowledge. So what do you notice about this corpse right here? Notice how the attire is very specific. That would be church garb. That is healing church clothing. And you'll notice that you can find a lot of Madman's knowledge on church corpses. So once you go in here, there's nowhere to go. Our objective right now is to go get that item, and we are also going to go up there and pull that lever. Directly up there. We're going to make Crunk proud. So pulling that lever is in turn going to move this, and it's going to reveal a stairway that leads down to old Yharnam. Getting to it is more tricky than you think, though, because there's a really nasty dog ambush around this corner. So, just wait for it. Guy's got a gun, right? You're thinking, pfft, that's okay. I'm just gonna bum rush him and dodge his bullets. Wrong. Look at that. Just like velociraptors. Oh, get out of here, dogs. That's it. I'm gonna use the stairs. To my advantage. Oh, you damn dog. Alright. Nope. Nope. But nice try. Okay, so, not only do we have access to the lever and the item now, but there was also a doorway in front of us that will lead us to Alfred so we can talk to him. I'm gonna pull this first. And there it goes. Revealing the stairways into madness. So let's run out here. And let's talk to him for a second.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
Okay. You don't have to. He's not going to become violent or anything or attack you if you refuse his offer. But cooperating with him is a good idea. It's not going to force you to do anything at all. You're not going to have to join a covenant or anything. He sounds kind of like Petrus of Thorlin from Dark Souls right now, doesn't he? But he's actually more of a Solaire icon in this game versus Petrus. I believe he is the same exact voice actor as Petrus, though. So, this guy, Al, he has told us that he is not a hunter of beasts. He is a hunter of vile bloods. The vile bloods are a covenant. They are other hunters, other people. So, he kills other hunters and other people, versus killing beasts. Cooperating with him is going to give you a good insight on the lore. He will tell you various interesting things that are going to help you piece together the story.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
You also get the fire paper. Score. And that.
Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
Okay. I don't know why he would want to make friends with me. I mean, just... Let me see if I can... Yeah. Look at that. Would you trust that with fire paper? See, I'm a man of simple tastes. I like gasoline and gunpowder. See where I'm going with this? Okay, now Alfred he is a wealth of knowledge. He'll tell you really cool things about, you know, Master Willem and the Vile Bloods and stuff. It's really cool to listen to him talk.
There must be oodles for us to share. Go on. Just tell me what piques your interest.
We've heard a lot about the Healing Church, and the only place that we've seen the word Byrgenwerth so far is when we beat Gascoigne. And as soon as we went up that ladder and found that little lore note on the table that we broke 3 chairs to get to, it said the Spider of Byrgenwerth. So this is your opportunity to learn about that as well. We'll do Healing Church first.
As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit.
Okay.
Byrgenwerth is an old place of learning, and the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenwerth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate.
All right.
I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
So I am going to equip that fire paper because it's good. It essentially gives your weapon a boost in fire damage. Let's read the description. Of course, paper that applies fire to weapons when rubbed. A hunter tool found in the Healing Church workshop. Since the tragedy that struck old Yharnam, fire has become a staple in beast hunts and is thought to cleanse impurity. Certain types of beasts have an abnormal fear of flame. That's vital information. So, we are about 10 steps away from another lantern, so we're going to go ahead and get in on that. Man, just look at all this. I really like the window designs too, like how the glass is, you know, clearly there's artistry in the glass. I mean, it's textured. It looks fantastic. Tempering Blood Gemstone. Let's see what this one does. Physical attack up plus 0.7%. Garbage, because the one that we already have on our Kirk Hammer is better than that and causes us to heal. Now when you go down here, there's going to be a beast. Like one of the mangy ones that prowls across the bridge. I believe he's right there. What we're going to do is we're going to get his attention with this. I'm going to throw it way over there. That's it. Go for that thing. Or don't. There we go. Wow, he's being a weirdo right now. That was strange. Okay, this one, you know, he's no more dangerous than the others. I know this isn't a dark room or whatever, but let's burn him. That felt good, and he drops a bloodstone shard. Now, once you get down here into old Yharnam, it's dark. I'll put on your lamp. Helps a little bit. But once you get down in these areas, the enemies have different drops. You they're not all going to drop just plain blood vials all the time like they did in Central Yharnam. Okay. Now, like I said before, you know, don't be afraid to break stuff. There could very well be items hidden. I will be sure to show you where there are items hidden. But don't be afraid to explore. We're gonna get some antidote right here, I believe. Yes, sir. Or ma'am. Or whoever's watching. And here we are, the next lamp. But don't miss this little goodie over here in the corner. Like I said, gotta break stuff to find the goodies. We have more pungent blood cocktails. Those are gonna be very, very useful in the upcoming areas of the game. Okay. So, before I, well, no, we'll save that for next time. It'll be a good starting point. Let's go head back to the Hunter's Dream. We'll do a recap in the episode, and then I'll go straight into recording part 6. Because I am actually off today. Thursday is a wonderful day for me because it means no work. Not that I'm lazy, I like working. I mean, I'm definitely okay with earning my money, but I like doing this better, obviously. So, recap. We went down into Cathedral Ward, and in there, we found lots of upgrade items. Very good. We were able to take our weapons up to +2 each, all of our main weapons that we're using, except the blunderbuss. Like I said, I'm not going to be upgrading the guns because it's just... Let's see, nothing new here other than Gascoigne's stuff. Which, his stuff is actually going to have better defense than my pants, so maybe I should mix his pants in. Yep, they do. We're gonna need poison resistance anyway. And I'm not gonna lie, it looks better. For sure. We may as well go buy the gloves too. Why not? Fashion Souls exists for a reason. And it will help with poison resistance. More defense, too. Cool. Now we're rocking. Oh, yeah. So, we found a lot of upgrade materials, and in Cathedral Ward, it's an interesting place as far as your NPCs go, because we're going to be leading, you know, several of them to that place, and we're going to be interacting with them a lot. But, we steamrolled the big guys, the Manos Grande-looking dudes with giant weapons. Those guys aren't so bad, but once we get down into Old Yharnam, the beasts there are not going to be like in Central Yharnam. They're going to be much faster, smarter, they're going to come in groups, and they're going to be hidden. They will come out of nowhere, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So, I hope you guys are continuing to enjoy this series. This is very exciting for me too. I'm really glad to be jumping back into this game, and I hope I'm leading a good experience for you guys. So, in the next video, we are going to go down into Central, or not Central, we already did Central Yharnam. In the next video, we're going to go down into Old Yharnam. We're going to get shot at by a giant machine gun. And, it is unfortunate that the little girl got eaten by the pig, but I guess we can go give the messengers her bow, because there is no other purpose for it. There you go. And now that's what they look like. So, it's unfortunate that she did not make it to Uden Chapel. The old lady got there just fine, and she's going to lose her mind slowly, you'll see, but she will give us useful consumables. And, we're going to come across some others that end up going to Hintertomb that will serve a purpose for us, as in give us items. I don't recommend you take anyone to Yusefka's clinic unless you specifically want them to die. That being said, I'll leave that up to you guys, who you do and don't want to kill. So, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. I have been your faithful host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and I will catch all of you in the next video.